What's up, guys? Can you guys hear me? We got anybody? There's no one watching. That's crazy. You're at... We're actually at a really crazy raise right now. We are at $371,000 raised. So 2,169 Sol. Solctrl. So we're going to be live for 2 hours to finish out the pre-sale. So the pre-sale is ending in an hour and 54 minutes, guys. Hour and 54 minutes. We're ending the pre-sale for Solctrl. We've raised $370,000, which is really good. And yeah, I'm gonna be hanging out. Solctrl is almost at 1,000 followers. Got a lot of promotions going on. Anybody in the chat yet? What's up, Dwayne? Let's go. I can hear you. Hey, Tommy, how's it going? Less than 2 hours. Yeah, it's kind of exciting. Finishing pre-sales is kind of exciting. So we're gonna be hanging out for a little bit. I'm going to share the space to a couple places real quickly. Okay, cool. Beard's on top of it. That. Put the live right there. And then throw the live in here as well. What's up, YouTube? Slick Rick on YouTube. What is up, brother? Loud phone sounds. Oh, is that loud? I apologize. We are popping off, man. We're doing really good, and we just have to carry this into launch. As amazing as we're doing, the launch is everything. Like, we have to, the marketing, the people holding, right? The rewards, it's all got to come together into one magic moment of growth that gets people's attention. We can get that special moment where, you know, people give their souls away to Solctrl. All right, that's probably not it. What up? What up? 65 viewers. Thanks for being here, guys. If you're on YouTube or Twitter, just do me a favor: like, comment, share, whatever the clicky things you can do. Do all the clicky things. Also, a great place to ask any questions. If you guys have any questions. It's the perfect place to ask them because I'm right here. All right, so it looks like we got 60 on Twitter, and we got probably 5 on YouTube. I feel like we could use some music. I wonder if I can turn some music on. Because I'm usually I'm usually getting pretty tired around this time, but I'm like, oh, whatever, I've got to stay up late to finish out the pre-sale. Yeah, you guys can pull up the contract and you can look at all the buys and what the total amount's at. So 2,169 Sol raised. So I think we raised like 169, 170 today. Amazing. You guys did amazing. Now it's just about ensuring everything's ready for launch and then beginning our marketing, our community marketing campaign push effort reaching out, telling everybody. Just everybody keeps reaching out and telling people. That's like really the best way for a crypto to spread. But we're also going to be doing like the trending stuff. We're going to be paying really for a lot of things. We're going to have a really good marketing campaign. Mel Gibson. We do need Mel Gibson. Where is that guy? Well, the pre-sale token airdrop. Yeah, it'll airdrop, Alexis, so you don't have to do anything. You'll just get airdropped at launch, which is really sweet. You don't have to do nothing. All you have to do is do the pre-sale, but the pre-sale is ending in 1 hour and 49 minutes. So after that point, it's the cutoff time. So airdrop. You are welcome, Alexis Picardo. I'm guessing that's how you pronounce that. Biggest reward project on Solana, ending in 1 hour and 48 minutes. I wonder if there's a way I can get a timer. Where could I get a timer? Because I know that there's a way to put it in my streaming software, but it's like a pain in the butt to try to figure out. I have to like put this app on. Let me see. No, yeah, you had to like add, you had to download an app and then connect it to your streaming software. It was really stupid. Like, why wouldn't they just have a timer built in? Let me see. Spin wheel. Oh, you can add a spin wheel on your stream? That's pretty sweet. Mel Gibson's here. Wait, did you just show up? Did we just summon Mel Gibson? Mel Gibson's here, guys. We're good. We are good now. Where have you been, Mel? We're out here in the trenches. The DeFi trenches. Fighting scammers. Okay. Let me see something. Maybe I could just figure something out. Let's try this. BM's here. What's up, BM? DeFi Candy, how's it going? Crypto Diva, great to see you. I couldn't help myself. Had to throw in just a little more for the FOMO of it all. Yeah, the excitement is pretty off the charts right now. It's awesome. Let me see if I can't get a countdown type thing going. Countdown timer. Good night, beautiful. All right. Well, let's do it. Okay, that's good enough. That'll work. Oh gosh, get out of the way, bro. That's about right. Oh no, that's not right. Sweet, now we got a little timer. All right, sorry about that, guys. Solctrl. Fighting for the people. How do I join the presale? You just have to send Solana the presale address. So if you go to solctrl.com, it'll show you the contract address at the very top. It's the 61RPH, and it ends in PI, so like pi. You just click on that or tap on it if you're on your phone. It'll copy it. Just send Solana to that address, and you are in the presale. You've got an hour and 45 minutes to do that. All right, guys. Hey, what's up, Fireman? Got BM, Tommy, OC, Scott, Crypto Diva, Space today. I'm glad you guys liked it, you know. I'm always like wondering if I'm talking too long or coming off as like arrogant or prideful or something. But I'm trying to get the message across so people get it, what we're doing here. Solctrl. So hey guys, the pre-sale ends at midnight for Solctrl. We're at $370,000 raised, which is 2,169 Sol. And we're going to be launching either this week or next week, hopefully this week. And we're just a very unique project, you know. Same deal when we make it big, filet mignon, huh? Love the space, brother. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I hope that they enjoy it too, the people hosting the space, because I don't know. I kind of make some pretty big claims, but I just believe in what we're doing. So I believe if you Mike, stupid Mike. I don't believe in this mic, dude. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so tired. I'm like really tired. Yo, T-Bone Beats. I have my soul ready. I like to be making late and make a dramatic entrance. How many people are going to make... That's really what like makes this stream exciting, is to see who is waiting till the last minutes to put in their soul. Just sent in my 6 soul. Congratulations, Aaron. Thank you for doing that, brother. This week with before Memorial Weekend will be big. Yeah, we're really, I think we're really capturing the markets at the right time. Like the timing of this one is really good. Got an hour, 41 minutes left, guys. Solana's probably pulling back a little bit. That's okay. We're still at about 370K. So I don't know. Are we going to see $30,000 worth of buys in the next hour and 40 minutes? I wouldn't be surprised if it goes to 400. I mean, we had a whale, and I don't know if that whale's like keeping up with me, but this guy dropped like $60,000 or $80,000. This guy dropped like 80K in our last project. So if he's still keeping up with me, maybe he does it again. I don't know. I don't know how much pent-up buy pressure there is waiting till the last 10 minutes or something of the pre-sale, but we'll see. You know, we blow past the 400. So if we blow past 400K, then we'll basically have like around 80,000 for... Damn, we could do some crazy stuff. So hypothetically, if we put the buyback and the rewards all into the monthly, we would have a total of 160,000 in rewards to 5 people, which would be what is that? 160,000. Is that what I said? 160,000? Yeah. So yeah, 160,000 divided by 5. What is that? 32? 32. Would that be 32K per person? So that would kind of be the floor. That's why I'm like, might want to put a large amount into the monthly payout, because it'll just really protect the project, and it'll honestly... you could be setting the floor above what we're starting at, so that we're starting here and the floor's up here, and people start chasing the floor. As they chase it, they fuel it. So getting that upward momentum, and I don't know, there's a lot of aspects that have to come together, right? Like we want to be trending. If the price is moving up, that'll get people's attention. We're going to be doing obviously spaces and post. We have some like kind of funny marketing. I know a couple guys that make these kind of like funny videos, so I paid them to make a couple videos we'll be pushing. And I'm down to do everything that you guys as a community want to do. This really is a community. Crypto Diva, I really hope you win because you're just really adamant about wanting to win, be one of those 5 winners. But I know you're going hard in the pre-sale, so you probably deserve it. We have 13 people watching, all 13 shit. Yeah, everybody on the YouTube side, hit the like button. Let's get some more of the YouTubers in here. Even though I have 14,000 subscribers, it's pulling subscribers as hard. In a live stream, it's not easy. Everyone get the likes up on the stream. I believe they also believe in our project and vision. Yeah, like once you hear like what we're doing underneath the surface, you couldn't get behind a better purpose. Like whoever said it earlier, the Baby Doge guy, or I forget what his name was, but you know, he likes getting behind projects that have a purpose, and ours is like a really big purpose. It looks like, oh, cool, awesome little reward project, but underneath it, it's like, oh, this might be like the solution that everybody needs. There are a few wallets with about 20K in. Oh, really? They put 20,000 in? I haven't looked at that. That's crazy, BM. So yeah, if we put the buyback and the rewards all into the monthly, then we could really raise the floor of the project, which is what everybody wants. The jackpot. It's going to be terrible if I win to not be able to say something so I can keep my wallet private. Oh, are you concerned about that? Yeah, I guess so. I guess if you didn't want to dox your wallet. No airdrop giveaways. Jazz B. What do you mean? Just like free stuff? Like free giveaway? You just want something free? I don't know what you mean. You get your tokens at launch. You get an airdrop of your tokens. Does that count? The free airdrop after you purchase. All right, what are we at? We're still at 370K. No, we're not. We're at 373,000. So here's the buys coming in. Oh, yeah, these are looking good. Somebody bought $50. Nice. $200 buy, $1,000 buy, $500 buy. These are all in the last 11 minutes. $1,000 buy. Somebody bought $5. That guy's going big. Awesome, dude. 373,000. Are we going to break 400K? Yeah, so, you know, we've amazing pre-sale, guys. Like, congratulations and thank you to everybody who's like put in effort to spread. I'm seeing something that I can't do, which is you guys getting excited and getting involved. Like, I can't do that. I need a community that does that and works with me. So you guys are going above and beyond. We need to carry that into the launch. We need to keep growing and keep telling people and them to keep getting in. If you guys want to see what I want to see the biggest reward project on Solana. I want to see the biggest payout at the end of the month. I want to see you guys all super happy about your rewards, about your bags, about the payout, and I want to see the Launchpad utility do well. This Launchpad, if this project does well and people want to copy us, they're gonna use our Launchpad. So you're literally marketing our Launchpad with how well this crypto does, which is really cool concept. This is gonna be a wild one. Yeah, the amount of like, what's crazy is like, and this isn't launch, right? We're just ending the pre-sale, but it's still exciting to see how it finishes. The amount of effort that has gone into this. I mean, I just want to show you guys real quick. So like, we designed a logo. I paid for this animation. Well, I thought of this animation, right? I thought it'd be cool if you had a keyboard that did this. And I asked our guy, I was like, hey, can you do that? He was like, yeah, I can do that. And what he came up with was like really good. You'll see that. And I use that when I edit videos but I'll make it like zoom in and like move across so it looks like really cool. So that animation, like, that's a freaking sweet animation. The keyboard pieces fly off and then the Solctrl piece zooms in. Like, who puts this much effort into their projects? I don't know. I'm sure there are other people that do, but we did that. We spent a while going back and forth with like designs for the website. We spent a long time just on the such small details of like the layout, the what part should show what, the taxes showing. All of this was actually just a ton of effort over the past, couple months. The white paper, that's a lot of effort. Writing it, rewriting it, rewriting it, rewriting it, redesigning it, checking it over and over and over again just to get it to be like not too techy, but not too simple, getting the idea across and without losing their attention. So people that want to come in and read this. So you got the white paper, you got the website. The website's actually going to be really cool because you're going to have a calculator right here, and the calculator, you're going to put in the volume and the tokens, and then it's going to pull real-time data from what the circulating supply is. So you can say 1 million volume with this many tokens. It'll tell you the rewards, which is really cool. Very, very cool. Great work. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. And then you look at like the videos that I've made. I don't know if, some of you guys, I know most of you guys have seen the content that I made, but a lot of work went into the videos as well. I could give you guys, I don't know. I could give you guys like a sneak peek of some stuff, but I don't know. Let's go back. Let's check. All right, guys. We get any new buys? Last buy was 4 minutes ago, and it was $50. 371,000. The socials, we had to pay for the socials, the amount of like marketing we've done, obviously getting the website, just a lot of work that goes into this stuff instead of just putting out a contract address, trying to like legitimize it and everything. Externalize, once again, helping with the TG. Yeah, let me show you guys. So I love this one. I don't know how well you guys can see this one. I'm a gaming nerd. Like, I game. So when we came up with this idea that, it's like, oh, it's a Super Nintendo cartridge. You, like, blow it, put it in. I was like, that looks so good. I really liked how that one came out. That one got a lot of, like, interactions, too. See how it zooms into the keyboard and then zooms out? So it like pulls in, pulls out. I don't know how loud that is. Is that loud for you guys? No, you're good. Yeah, so that video, that didn't take too long. It actually took like probably an hour to make that video. Not too long. But yeah, we just a lot of work coming together and just getting ready for launch. We have a lot of marketing strategies at launch, and we're probably going to be spending most of our marketing from the raise at launch. So whatever we can do, and really is if you guys have spaces that KOLs that you trust, anything like that, then we got an hour and 30 minutes left, guys. See if we're going to see any big buys coming in. Great work. You like sneak peeks? Yeah, I could show you. Let me think if I should show this or not. I think it's just going to have to wait. You'll have to wait for that video. But I know these like guys who do comedy, and I kind of came up with a script and asked them to do something with it, and they put their own kind of spin on it. So I think we got something that's unique. It's unique marketing because it's like, how many cryptos do you know that have people like doing skits and talking about a crypto where it's like funny, but it's also promoting a token? So that's what we have with these guys. Hour and 30 minutes left, guys. So yeah, anybody has any questions? Now is a great time to ask any questions. Obviously, we just did this AMA, so we kind of went over everything pretty extensively. But I'm constantly trying to find like the best way to explain like what we're doing, And it's really just like incentivizing holding versus incentivizing selling. And how I see it is like, it's kind of like, this may be not the best way to explain it, but like, say you're dating somebody, right? And say they have a lot of money and they're paying you money to date them. Obviously, this would be more of like a girl dating some rich guy that she doesn't really want to be with. And the only reason she's really with him is because he is paying her, right? But if she could get that same amount of money without being with that guy, then she's able to actually determine in her mind, like, do I want to be with this guy or not? And so in the same way, I think that cryptos don't really give you the ability to believe in something because all the value's in leaving it, right? And so by balancing that, and it's like, well, you could say those words, balancing it, but you have to understand how you get there. You have to use a tax. And if you use a tax, the only way to balance it is to have a high tax. And the only way to have people who are okay with the high tax is to get rid of the tax through taxless tokenomics or whatever, by giving extra tokens. So now you can start to actually balance the idea, and people can have similar value to staying and being rewarded to leaving and being rewarded. And then you can have people actually deciding, is this a good idea? Is this a good community? Do I want to stay? Because if I only get value through leaving, then everyone's just chasing to leave the project at the right time. And like, how is that sustainable or good for the project? And that's basically even just like, that everybody knows that's the game, and so I think they just don't realize that game can be changed. So that's what we're bringing to the space. And Solctrl is doing it. You still have 90% buys going towards liquidity that rewards selling, but you've got 8% rewards that go towards significantly rewarding people for holding, like Crypto Diva really wants. No, I think you get them right at launch. Let me check with my guy, because I asked him and he told me, but let me see if he said exactly what it was. Let me see if I can find it. Sorry guys, I'm looking. Yeah, he was freaking out that we hit 90K. I don't even know if he knows. He's on right now. I should message him. What are we at? I bet he'll freak out and I tell him what we're at right now. We're at, let's see. Yeah, we're still at 370, about 372,000. But no, I think that everybody gets them. I think it's before launch. I think you get them like right away. I don't think there's a delay. I don't think there's a delay, but I'll double check with him on that one. That's a good question, Diva. Oh, this is it. So you guys, first hour might not be the most exciting, but that last hour might be where the the big buys and exciting stuff happens. I'm super happy what you guys have accomplished, what we've accomplished. Honestly, I've been working almost every day on this. The marketing, paying people, making content, doing spaces. It's been every day, shilling in spaces, constantly shilling any space I saw. Will it be on Dex or CoinGecko? If so, how long until then? Sorry if I missed that in a previous space, just curious. I'll have to figure out from Mark. Like, it should be on Dex, yeah. I mean, I think you can pull it up on any, unless you're just talking about like being listed. Yeah, I'll have to look at all that stuff with the team at launch. My main thing in crypto is like I make content, I do marketing, and I do ideation. Like I've thought of all these ideas. I mostly just create the ideas, and then I find devs to do their website and the contract and to help design and do all that stuff. So some of that stuff is like super useful that somebody knows how to do it, but I'm not really interested in learning how to code or even the extra things like, oh, getting listed on this thing or any of that. Like I don't enjoy doing that stuff. Like it has to be done, but I'm not a huge fan of like, I'm not passionate about learning how to get listed on CoinGecko because they put you through all these loops and it's so annoying. Oh, you have to do this. You have to pay this much. You have to verify it. You have to make a tweet saying this. And it's just like, oh, man. You guys are asking a lot. Just take my money and put us on there. An hour and 20 minutes, guys. Appreciate all you guys being here. But yeah, we just got to do the launch. So that's really as amazing as we've done and as good as a setup that we have. We still have to focus as a community on launch, on spreading the project. You know, there's spreading it through word of mouth, through marketing, through Twitter Spaces, post, through the price, through trending, every way we can, telling communities about it, getting your friends in, like people reaching out to people who they know. It's kind of like connecting to everybody that you network through to spread the project. Because I think like what people really need is they need a project that the team's not trying to dump, that is a good project, right? And so we have all those things, and now it's just purely about getting a community behind projects that are better for them. So, you know, I mean, you take this project and you go look at any other project, right? And how many cryptos that launch, you know, this week are going to dump, are going to get rugged? How many cryptos that launch are the team giving themselves a ton of tokens that they're trying to sell down their own chart? And it's like, it's probably going to be most cryptos, right? It's going to be most cryptos that launch are going to get rugged. The community's going to do a community takeover. It's going to get rugged again. You know, so this is like really rare without all of the really cool stuff that we have, without the extra buy fee, getting rid of the sell fee, without the delayed rewards, without the huge payout. It still already has some amazing elements to it. So I'm a big believer that, you know, there's nothing wrong with making, you know, a team making money and making good money, but it just shouldn't be from destroying their own project and like hurting their own growth and momentum. It should be through consistent volume. I think every team should reward themselves from a treasury, from volume, because then you want the price to go up as much as possible, right? And now you're not working against your own projects. But if you are trying to put large cells on the project to pay yourselves, you're working against your own project. You're trying to literally outsell your own whales or something, you know, or you're just, you know, not getting a lot of value because you're selling at a different point. But that's a big deal to have that kind of stuff. Crypto Diva on the YouTube side of things. Oh no, you said you watched me for a while. You said I had a roommate, and I don't think I ever had a roommate. So I was always trying to remember what you were talking about. But the only thing, I've never really had a roommate since I started. I've had a girlfriend who I'm now married to. So maybe I was talking about her back then. Maybe I was trying to be quiet, and maybe, I don't know. It must have been. It must have been her. All right, where we at? All right, guys, go ahead and put a $10,000 buy. You can go ahead and do it now, guys. Put us past the 400K. Are you still there, BM? You said that some of the top buys in the pre-sale have 20K. Dang, if you got 20K, you got a large amount. I'm pretty sure some large buys are coming in. So I think we're going to see some large buys. This stream might not be the most exciting right now, and I'm really tired. But in the next hour, so one more hour really, I think the exciting stuff's going to happen. And then we'll call it at midnight. And then we'll have a couple days to get back. So the point of this couple days break, well, for one, it gives the devs time to like finalize everything, and we can look at doing an audit. But the point of this break is for us as a community to hype up the launch. So amazing marketing up until this point. Now we've got to hype this launch. People have to be excited about Solctrl. So we're not done. We got a lot of work to do as a community, and obviously me. And you guys can see my work. You can see my spaces, my posts, my articles. I write articles. My content, my videos that I make. These videos that I make take a long time to make. So you're going to be seeing. You see my work in all the marketing we do, and all the posts, and all the spaces, and all the videos, because I'm being paid to run the project. I'm being paid out of a treasury from the previous project. Like $3 to $4 grand a month to run the project. So, but I also have to pay for like a ton of stuff, and then I have to pay taxes on that stuff, and it kind of sucks. But it's whatever. But my main goal is to do everything I can to make this project do well. We have the setup, we have the incentive, we just need marketing. If you guys in the community in the whales you see the vision, you believe in it enough to like hold and to give the project the opportunity to reach its potential, then it's purely down to that excitement spreading through spaces, through posts, through word of mouth, through the price going up, through the sharing screenshots of your rewards, all of that stuff. And if we just get like a little fire spreading, and if everybody who's coming in kind of has that same mentality of, I want to see this project grow, I want to see the launch pad succeed, then we can build a successful launch pad, it's really awesome that this project has that component to it, that it has it's basically marketing the idea of taxless tokenomics and huge payouts to small winners on my camera's bugging out. That's fine. I'll just not be on the screen. But huge payout to a few winners on a launch pad. So it's really awesome to like think of that. It's like you're not just building a project so that it can get sold down and be forgotten about. You're building a project to sell a launch pad that will then fuel that project. So, and launch pads could generate like crazy revenue. You can have like a fee for launching it, a fee on volume, and so you don't even have to have that high of a fee, right? If a project gets, millions in volume, it's going to generate a lot. BM. So yeah, these are the okay. This is where the battle of the pre-sale is happening. Sorry guys, my camera bugged out. I could try it again if you guys want to stare at my face, but it's bugging out. I probably need to buy a new one. I need to buy new equipment. I might use the treasury to do so, since it directly affects the project. So 20,000. What's this guy's deal, man? 20K? I'm just playing. 20K, 20K, 20K. So we got about 4 people that almost have about 20,000. Really 3, and then one that has about 18,000. Nice. That's not bad, actually. That's like divided among multiple people. So at the current time frame, these are our top whales, top 3, top 4. And then there's almost a noticeable difference between the gap between the 4th and the 5th. And then you got 10Ks. So not bad, although 10K's a lot. Very interesting stuff there. Thanks for that, BM. I appreciate that, brother. It's always fun to like learn how to use this stuff. No buys. All right. Wouldn't it be funny if nobody else bought? I know you guys would be fine with that. You'd be like, whatever. 100% marketing. Oh yeah. Let's rock the house. Let me know if you want any marketing help. It's kind of like, what do you mean by that, Vonzi? Let's go, buddy. I put 1K in it. Nice. It's kind of just like come together as a community and do everything you can. You know what I mean? Whether it's telling me a suggestion is fine. I'll look at it and decide if it's worth it. Or whether it's you just going out of your way to do your own thing. A lot of like, obviously I have a pretty good reach and we have a pretty solid community who's known about Solctrl for a while. But where we saw some really good momentum come in is when you guys start taking it into your own hands, going and telling people that especially if you're connected in the space, going to your friends, other KOLs, any people who do spaces. When you go out of your way to tell people, like when we did that space with Biggie earlier, if I had approached Biggie, he might have listened, but he might not, because he doesn't really know who I am. But when you guys who know him approach him and he knows you, now he's going to be more willing to listen to you, right? And so the project will probably grow better when people who trust other people are hearing them tell them about the projects, not when it's me, right? So your words have a lot more impact than mine. That's the reality. Let's see. Camera's all bugged out. I think I can like try to reset it. I have my face that's really stupid there. That looks hilarious. Yeah, I don't know why it does it this time. I'll just not do that. Oh, I'm just playing. The thing is, I'm fine with whatever it ends at. We already have a large amount, so we've already got really good marketing. We've already got a great buyback, a great rewards. We've got there's a buy, nice, 2 minutes ago for $337, nice. It was actually the same guy that made. Oh no, it's not. I'm looking at the wrong one. That's the 2. I'm stupid. That's literally the presale address. Yeah, these have all been to separate wallets. What if I did that? What if I said $1,000 to the next person that puts a 10K buy on? Wouldn't that be crazy? I'm not going to do that, but I could do that. Hour and 10 minutes left, guys. An hour and 10 minutes left. Solctrl. This it's the logo. It's the control keyboard piece, and then it has like Sol like spray painted on it. What's the idea we kind of came up with? So it's kind of got this like 80s, 90s retro vibe with a little bit of like tagging is kind of like has this degen feel to it. People that tag stuff, and so tagging Solctrl. There's an interesting like aspect to the narratives, right? Like people typically are trying to create something that they think everyone's about to chase or will chase. That's why they copy memes. Everybody did every meme they could do. They created a token for it. They copied presidents. They copied anything that got said and was a word that was going viral. Like, it doesn't matter. They're just like chasing, like, what idea will people chase? And there's a really interesting component to that, like that the idea doesn't matter at all. It just purely matters whether or not you think people will chase it. Like, that's speculation, right? But you know what we need is another 31 followers for Solctrl to put us over 1,000. Solctrl. All right, guys, so leave it on the timer. Oh, just hanging out. I could show you. I could draw some stuff and show you guys some stuff, but maybe we just watch this beautiful timer, you know? I think I'm going to start up a space, guys, and then you guys can sweet. Somebody just bought 24 minutes ago. Heck yeah. I have to go to bed. I have to be up in 6 hours going to bed. Someone DM me a screenshot at midnight with the total. All right, BM. Get some rest, man. We'll see you in the morning. It is quite exciting. I am interested to see if there's people waiting to buy. But like I said, either way, we've raised a lot. So, you know, we got liquidity, buybacks, treasury, marketing, and rewards. So the goal will probably be to have good reward payout at the weekly, so that the weekly payout will be decent rewards, and then also have a really good monthly payout so that we can keep enough incentive to keep that window of opportunity, because I really think the first couple days and obviously the first week is probably the most important time of the project. If we can capture momentum in that time, then I think we can get what we need. Those tornadoes today were crazy, dude. I think like an EF5 dropped. EF5 is like if you don't have a storm shelter, you're probably dead. You're probably gonna die. Yeah, we'll check back on that. We got this guy to do a promotion for us. I figured why not try it. I don't know if it helped too much, but it wasn't crazy expensive, so it was worth a shot. Obviously, we had help from Liz. She was super awesome, super positive. There is me putting out that video where I talk about the project. Some good animations. We have we have a community. If you guys haven't joined, this is another huge thing you can do is join the official Solctrl community. Some good artwork. We did the Mixie Media Space. That one did really good. So that one got 48,000 people stopping by. So we did that space. This video did really well. We did some shill spaces. It did okay, yeah. And basically, we're just taking all of these same things we're doing here, and we're gonna keep doing them into the launch. Writing articles. So I got 10,000 views on that article. Only got 31 likes, but 10,000 views, or impressions at least. I mean, this one got 18,000. So I think this one really captured people's attention to see that Solctrl. I really like that one. That one's pretty sweet. Got 22,000 on that article. We've done decent marketing. We paid a lot of stuff for marketing. Oh yeah, this is the official Solctrl song. I don't know if I showed you guys this. Soul to Solctrl. This one was crazy. This thing went hard. I didn't mean for this one to go as hard as it did. was great. The end of the pre-sale, and then the focus on the launch. Great job, everybody. Looks like we had another buy, another $100 buy. Nice. Yeah, so the website's going to have the calculator. It's going to show the 2% reward payout, and then it's going to have a buy section where you buy and you get all those extra tokens, which is going to be really sweet. And we're going to increase the amount of tokens that we give you. So it's kind of funny that like nobody ever thought that you could do that. Like, oh, we should just give everybody extra tokens when they buy. Somebody would be like, why? Why would you do that? And I'd be like, so that they don't have to pay the fee. I don't know why nobody ever thought of that, but it's a genius idea. Jim the Quim, best project on planet Earth, knocks the crap out of the top 100. All right, guys, we're in the last hour of the pre-sale. Exciting stuff. Got 57 minutes left, and the pre-sale will be ending. It's my birthday. We're good. Oh, I didn't see that. Close the doors. Wait, I thought your birthday was like a couple days ago. One more hour. You know, I think I can start a space. Yeah, I don't see why I can't. Do a little space, give you guys a chance to come up and chat. Obviously, you can chat in the chat, but if you want to chat vocally, you can come up here. James is our hype man. He hypes. He'll hype up the project. He'll hype you up. He'll hype me up. He's the kind of guy you want in a chat. You like this beat? Yeah, I like that one too. It's called Bloody Mary or something like that. I don't know, something blood from a Lady Gaga song. 53 minutes, guys. Let's check out the buys. I wonder if yeah. Okay, $100 buy. That's what I'm interested in, is to see what are these buys going to look like. So let's go ahead and start a space. Anybody who wants to come hang out with me on a space, we'll just do a little space. Live stream / space. Let people come up. Anybody can come up on the space and hang out with me and chat, because we're just killing time right now. It would be cool if we broke the 400K mark, just because it's like the next milestone. But then it comes to launch, and you know, I can't do price predictions. But it doesn't mean I can't say it would be cool if we did a 10x first day or a 100x. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to grab another drink. Oh, we've got to get Beard up here. We got to get the Beard up here. What's up, T-Bone? You're all welcome to come up. It's just a hangout party. Keeping me company for the next 43 minutes plus 10, because my math is bad. I sent you guys invites. I'm going to grab a drink real fast. Yeah, sure. Nobody wants to come hang out. You guys are all welcome to come hang out. We're live on a Twitter space. We're live on YouTube, and we're live on live streaming on Twitter. So, hey, what's up, Milo Valen? And how long does it end? It ends in 51 minutes. So we got this little timer going right here, 50 minutes. The pre-sale ends. So if you send funds after that, then they're probably not going to count. Like, there's a small chance that they could, but that's basically up to us. And if you're going to send funds, you probably want to do it before that. Does anybody know the best Solana off-ramp? What's up, Scott B? I mean, you can turn it into anything to off-ramp it. I'm not an expert on that stuff. I just figure out what does the SEX take. You know, does it take Ethereum or Tether, stablecoin? Yeah, I saw that, but then it said a hot wallet, so I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, surely that person knows what they're doing. Coinbase hot wallet. Ugh. You guys, please don't mess stuff up. It takes a long time to like sort through stuff. You know, one thing I realized is that when people started hearing the number of our raise, I was like, oh, people, they think that's like amazing. You know what I mean? They're like, how did you do that? How did you raise $90,000? And I was like, well, that doesn't seem like that much to me, but we just have a good community. We have a strong community. But now we're at like, 370,000. What's up, guys? You guys are all welcome to come up and hang out with me, keep me company for the next 40 minutes until we get to the last 10 minutes, and then I'll probably be ending at like right around 12 because it's just like my bedtime. I'm just staying up late to do this. And honestly, I just get terrible sleep. I don't know why I don't get good sleep. 48 minutes left. T-Bone's coming up. Yay. Let's get T-Bone up here. I'll send the rest of you guys invites, and if you feel like it, come on up. If you don't want to, it's fine too. You're all welcome to come up. Except for Beard. James. Hey, what's going on, brother?
What's happening, man?
How you been?
Man, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Yeah, everybody's...
I'm hoping we can recreate that EGC magic, that Evergrow magic. Because I was on that ride with you when you started talking about that, and that was really exciting. I did real well on that one. So,
dude, that one, just even a fraction of what they did would be massive success for us. That one was crazy.
Yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, I'm really excited about it, about the Solana rewards every hour. That's crazy. I've never heard that before, so I think we're gonna do good. And anybody's out there who's listening, man, you guys need to get on this. You guys need to get on this because there's nothing but trash out there as far as other projects. Here today, gone tomorrow, but we're going to be around. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I think... what's up, Paul? What's up, everybody? What's up, Eddie, Bryant, Mitchell, Diva, Naf? What's up, James? Our hype man. James is our hype man, guys, if you guys don't know that. What's up, Paul? What do you think, Paul? What do you think about the race so far?
Yeah, what up, man? I missed what you said.
Oh, I said, what do you think about the raise so far? Doing pretty good?
I actually haven't paid too much attention to it. I bought in already with a set of money, but I haven't been paying attention to it. I had a bachelor party Saturday, and then yesterday I had a big poker tournament that I got. I don't know if you saw that I got fourth in, made like 6K.
Oh, nice.
Had a long day yesterday. Money.
That's awesome.
So kind of been busy, so I don't even know what's going on. How much have you raised in, what's it, Wednesday launch, and is that what's happening here? And
yeah, we're at 300. We've raised $370,000.
Woo! That's awesome.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Did you just have a? No, it just says 444 people are in here. I'm like,
oh, if that somebody bought it, it only shows me 9 or 10 or whatever. It doesn't show me any extra on that.
It shows me 11, but then the top thing shows 400.
No. That's I'm also live streaming a Twitter space and a Twitter stream, and their streams don't count live viewers. It counts total viewers. So when you see like live streams, that's not how many people are watching. That's how many people have tuned in.
That's what it is. Yeah. So that's...
Yeah.
Wow, so 370. So should be starting out with a pretty good liquidity pool, right? Do we know any numbers yet of what it's starting out at?
Yeah, so it's 20%. So 200 million tokens go to the pre-sale, and hey James, I'm gonna mute your mic, but you can unmute it anytime you want to talk. You just got a little bit of background noise going. The and then 4% to liquidity. So it just, the price depends on what we raise, and that'll determine like where we're at when we launch. So if somebody comes in right now and drops 20k, 30k, 10k, then it'll change it. So we'll see we'll know exactly whenever it ends what the price will be and stuff. Real quickly, Milo Valen on Twitter. Sorry if I missed your message. Yeah, you just send Solana to the pre-sale address on the post, and you're in the pre-sale. You can do a test and watch it pop up on the screen right here. Somebody bought $500 4 minutes ago. Nice. What's up, Big Red? Good to see you, brother. You're all welcome up. I'll send out the invites.
And we're gonna get airdropped our tokens on Wednesday. I haven't looked at anything. I've been out of there, so I'm just asking. I haven't read anything yet. But Wednesday, what time are we launching?
We have to confirm it with the devs, but that's the time frame they've given me. As long as they don't delay it, then it should be Wednesday. But if it gets delayed, it could be however much they delay it. But we're ready to go. As long as the devs are ready to go, then it'll be launched. So we might do an audit too, just because like one person asked about it, and that cost a couple thousand, but sometimes that can go a long way. And with Solana tokens, I feel like people aren't doing anything. They're just launching stuff, and people are buying and selling it within minutes, and then moving on to the next thing. So it's kind of funny to go like above and beyond in website, contract address, and audit, and docs, and video content, and all this stuff. I think it's a much different feel than what a lot of people are used to, and hopefully it can attract a lot of people who are kind of, you've got your fix of those get in, get out projects, but maybe this one, you'll look at it as, oh, that's a good one to hold, You guys can jump in whenever, James or T-Bone. Beard. It's the people's beard. I think that's how we, is that how we do it? Altcoin Predator. Your name. That's a sketch name, bro. Call yourself a predator. I'm going to try to bring you up, though, brother. I'm the altcoin predator. It's like altcoin pedophile. No, I'm just playing. Oh, gosh. Hey, what's up, altcoin predator? How's it going, man? Are you there, brother? Hey, what's up, James?
I've been hammering that TG today. Hammering it.
You have, dude. I think like half the excitement has come from you.
God, so tired. I swear to God, what time is it in the morning? It's like 20 past 5 here. I've been at it all day long.
I think we need to send James like a thank you for just always hyping the project. A little thank you from the treasury.
It's alright.
No, you deserve it, man. I know you do it and you want nothing back, but I think you deserve it.
No. I enjoy it. It's good. No, because I believe in it,
Yeah. It's not because you're hyping something up. You really believe like what we're doing.
I do. It's all good. And I believe in you and everything you do. And I just see that everyone. This is the best project. It's better than anything in the top 100. Easy.
Like I would put it below like blue chips and stuff, but as far as just regular tokens, I'd put it at the top. For Solana tokens, I'd put it near the top. Not like the very top, but I'd definitely put it in the top cryptos on Solana.
Well, I absolutely don't. I put it at the top. I'm not on about just Solana. I'm at the top. I'm talking
Yeah,
about the top 100.
you might be more bullish on this than me, but why are you so bullish? Like, why are you so bullish that you would put it with like blue chips and stuff?
Just see what I like, and they're all rubbish. True.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all rubbish. This smells better than all of them. You don't get these sort of rewards out of any of them. They wouldn't dare give it to you. They just want to keep it all for themselves. And that's it. And that is it.
Now, to be honest, like, I think if people understood, I think a lot of people don't understand what we're doing. I think very few people, and I think it's just some of you guys that understand, like, what we're doing is you probably can't overhype what we're going to do. So we just have to show people.
You work so hard as well. I mean, you go in these spaces and you can do 10 hours easy on your own, just talking about Solctrl, control token, which is actually getting a little bit neglected at the moment. I won't say that's your fault. It's not your fault. But obviously you've had so much work to do. Won't put that down to you, obviously. But that's a huge token, control token. It really needs some attention, and it's gonna get it soon. Let me tell you, it's coming.
Yeah, that's why I kind of tell people it's just like, I don't know. I think that when it's like if you take a Ponzi, it doesn't matter like what narrative you build on top of it, it's still a Ponzi. And so I think what we're all about is changing the Ponzi part and then building narratives on a better structure that's less Ponzi-like than your typical crypto. So, and that allows for better narratives, So at the heart of what we're doing, and control token is at the heart of everything we're doing. That's what I, will tell people, but, it's kind of like promoting two projects at once can be a little like confusing and stuff. So I just tell Solctrl people about Solctrl, and then at a certain point, we'll be able to tell them like what we're really doing, which is, we are trying to bring better cryptos for communities. It's just more rewarding for the community. It's more rewarding to the right people. It's rewarding people for staying, not for leaving. Like, it's such a simple idea, but we know how to get there is the important part. You can say that, but if you don't know how to take taxes, cover them, delay them, preserve them as a stable or a blue chip, and then give them out in a way that is equal or similar to the value that people get from selling. That was one of the things. It's like, if you can come up with a way to reward people, a whale, where they can say, well, if I sell my bag, I'll get this huge amount for myself. Well, they need that same incentive, but in the future of the project, and not through selling, but through holding. So the one way to get there that Solctrl does is that 2% to 5 people. That number can be really big. If we got for every 10 million we get, it increases that number by 40,000. And so now you can significantly reward people for staying in the project. They get their rewards, they get the huge payout, and they still have their bags. They haven't left. You can be rewarded for believing in something rather than having to sell it and leave it. Because like a lot of people love projects, and then the only way they get value is if they leave and sell their bag.
Yeah. Well, everybody ought to be aware that by Solctrl, that there's control token, and I've been on the Telegram today. They haven't been aware of it, been getting confused. But Solctrl, control, as you might imagine. they don't really know that control token exists. We need to put that out there to them.
Yeah, we talked about it briefly. Definitely in the space today we hit on it, so I think we actually did do a good job of hitting on that today. And were you at the space, James? Have you got a chance to listen to that yet? Because we actually did hit on control token a little bit. James. You're right, bro. Oh, I was muted. I'm an idiot. What's up, Beard? You there, brother?
Yes, I'm here. Dang it. Yeah, I've been here. I'm trying to listen with my speaker because it goes into like phone call mode. I can't hear anybody unless I'm like holding my phone up to my face like I'm on a phone call. It's super annoying. So I've been trying to fix it, and I can't hear any of you guys when I'm trying to fix it. So I'm here. I'm just messing around with my phone.
Hey, what's up, Ash? How's it going, man? Got Ash on the Twitter and the YouTube. What's up, Digital X? Thanks for tuning in. What's up, Milo? What's up, Master Chef? Altcoin, what's going on? Did you have something you want to say, man?
Yes, I have a few words to say.
What's up, man?
Can I am audible?
What?
No.
What's going on, man?
Can you share some details about your project?
Here, Altcoin. I'm gonna drop you down, and if you want to shoot me a DM, then I'll answer your questions there. But yeah, just ask me whatever you want in the DMs, and I'll answer it there. "30 minutes, guys. Now's your chance." I know Diva's keeping an eye on it. She's wondering. I wonder if are you holding back, Diva? Are you getting ready to buy? Or are you just watching, like, hoping that other people don't buy? What's the strategy? Yeah, earlier today, we we knew this storm was coming. We knew it had hail and wind, like 70-mile-per-hour wind and stuff. So we're just like standing on our front porch, just watching it like start to get crazy outside. And then I see this girl walking down the street in hail. And I'm trying to yell at her to like come get shelter with us, but I guess she just didn't want it. And then it started hailing on her, and she started screaming. But then she wouldn't run. She just kept walking while she was getting hailed on. And I'm like, why would you? Whatever, whatever. So, anyways, she died. No, she didn't die. The hail was like the size of a penny. It wasn't huge or anything. There was some decent sized hail, but not nothing too crazy. I'm sure some of you guys are getting this crazy weather too. The weather has been just like Tennessee, like everybody gets some. It's like Oprah. She's like, you get a tornado, you get a tornado, and just crazy chaos going on across even like other countries, like Russia and stuff are getting tornadoes and people are dying over there. There's something scary about like tornadoes where like you've got the storm, the wind, the lightning, the hail. Then they had the sirens go off, which is like the worst sound that you probably hear. And like some people, like, this is how they die. They just tornado, hear sirens, and then they get like, pummeled to death by debris, I guess, or they get lifted up and thrown through the air. But yeah, tornadoes are crazy, man. Tornadoes are crazy stuff. If you don't have a shelter, you're just like hope I don't die. That's really all you got. Is I hope I don't get hit by a tornado, and if we do, I hope it's not big enough to destroy my house, and if it does, I hope it isn't enough to kill me. That's a crazy strategy, but that's like most people's strategy, is just to like hope they don't die. It's kind of messed up. Need the tornado token. Every tornado that lands, everybody gets rewards in the Twister token. We all gamble on like whether it's an EF1 or EF2. I'm just coming up with the worst ideas right now. I'm literally just rambling to keep so it's not dead air. James is the best hype man, says Fireman. He really is. 28 minutes, guys. I'm cool. Whether we close on 370K or whether we go up close to 400, I'm good either way. I am good either way. Because ultimately, now, you know, pre-sales they're fun, they're exciting. It's hard to get momentum, all that stuff. It takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. It's not easy. It's not easy to start a pre-sale and get it going and raise a good amount. That's why a lot of people were surprised. But you know, the real hard part is going to be launch. And not really the hard part, but the important part is so much more like launch. Once we launch and the price is going to learn and the rewards are coming, that's the important time. So, and honestly, because how short-lived Solana projects are, it could be that a lot of our growth happens in a very small window. IMG, and I don't know how much of that volume was real or not for Infinite Money Glitch, the reward project on Solana with a 5% buy, 5% sell. They did over 100 million in volume, unless some of that was faked or something. And they did it like over the course of a month, which is quite interesting. So we actually have some support that we can get from some of the guys that helped promote IMG. We're going to be looking at, and we have a lot of good marketing lined up. So anybody have anything they want to say, you're all welcome to come up. Altcoin, just shoot me a DM, brother. And then I'm going to pass out so hard. I'm going to try to pass out at least.
Oh, I did have a quick question.
Yeah.
Do you know how many total coins we're going to have yet?
Like, what's the total supply?
Yeah, total supply, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, it's just 1 billion.
Okay. All right. Cool.
1 billion tokens. Yeah, I feel like that's a good number. A lot of people were doing trillions, and then I did a billion, and then obviously people that I'm not like huge in the space or anything. I'm not even like mildly known. I'm only known on like certain groups and communities. But everybody started doing billions like after I did it. Maybe they were doing it before, but I did a billion, and then I watched a bunch of other projects do a billion. So I don't know. I'm just gonna go with they copied me, so I can feel good about myself. 26 minutes. You guys are all welcome to come up, chat, say whatever you want. Looks like we lost Beard. So we got some comments. Nav, appreciate that. You already bought again today, Diva. Okay, cool. You don't have a secret 10K waiting to go in? What if somebody came in and dropped 100K? That'd be crazy. I think people will be happy either way. Like, because if buys come in, it's good for the rewards. It's good for the marketing. If they don't come in, you get more tokens. So it's kind of win-win. Either way, there's something to be happy about. If value goes up, then we got bigger rewards. and if it doesn't, you get more tokens. So I think that one of the things about raises is like, I guess the less you raise, the more room for price growth there is. So, but I think we got a nice number. And you know, I've been talking to one of our guys in the community, and he's really good because he trades all the time on Solana. So he's somebody who's in the trenches. He understands it. He's very active. He doesn't buy occasionally. He's buying like all the time. And so I just asked him, where do you hear about these projects? And he tells me that he looks at new pairs and he looks at the narrative and whether he thinks it's going to do well or not, and then he buys it. And I was like, okay, cool. Because like, you know, a lot of marketing for crypto is other projects that want you to look at their project. It's not like holders looking for new projects. I feel like it's not that as much. So I was trying to really focus on like, you know, getting in the mind of people who were like, where are you looking to get your tokens? So, you know, and it came down to like the typical answers, right? Newly paired tokens and trending. So we're going to be doing the trending. We'll be paying for the trending to be in the top, whatever, you know. I'll be willing to put a large amount of that. I really want to go hard, like really hard if we can on day one. So any spaces, strategies, marketing, whatever we got to do, you know, my plan is to go as hard as I can for the first month, and then I'm going to take a break. So I'm really going to work as hard as I can for a month, and then I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to come back and then get back to it, whatever the plan is. But Solctrl, really by design, and it could change, is designed to be 1 month of as much growth as possible that leads into a launchpad utility. And then Solctrl is set. You've got a launchpad utility that could be used for a long time. You've got your rewards. You've got a good payout. And then I'm moving on to something even bigger, basically. I already have something much bigger planned afterward. But Solctrl is going to have my undivided attention for an entire month. So leading up into that big payout. And that's where we're at. We've got 21 minutes. And then we get to see where the price is. You get to figure out how much tokens you're going to get. You know, I thought about allowing people to put more in after, but I actually feel like it's probably better this way. Because if we stop around this point, then there's more room for price growth. You know what I mean? So that might help us too. Because that's another one of those components where the price going up gets people's attention too. So... oh yeah, it's all coming together. Dude, if you request one more time, if this is you, I'm gonna ban you. I'm banning you from the space, bro. I told you. But like I said, guys, and you know, whatever I gotta do to bring this out of our community, tell your friends. Tell your groups, tell whoever. If you have connections, you are more powerful than you think when it comes to this. You guys collectively working to tell your friends, your groups you're in, people you know about this is far more valuable than what I bring to the table. Now, I might bring a lot of value to the table with my videos and stuff, but a community like bringing in other people, that's invaluable. It's really worth it. And if anybody makes a big impact, if you bring in some like big players or you get a lot of excitement going, then you're gonna receive a thank you from the treasury to the degree to which you impacted the project. I'm not gonna let somebody have a huge impact on our project and just go by not rewarded. You know what I mean? Like, don't expect it, but just know that I will. If you bring in 100 people or 1,000 people, then I'm going to make sure to take care of you if you take care of the project. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. I think we just had some buys. We had, sorry, I can't clear my voice. We had a $1,000 buy 5 minutes ago. Same wallet then made a Penny, they bought a penny worth afterwards. And then a different wallet made a $2,000 buy. So we're up to 373. And the price of Solana actually fluctuates a lot. So Solana's been bouncing around, and I don't know what it's going to do, but it does appear to have more upside potential than what it's currently demonstrating, I think. So what I like to do is when we have treasury funds and stuff like that, I just pick a certain number and then I just convert it to a stable. I'm like, maybe it goes up more and we miss out on that. Maybe it goes down and we don't miss out on that. You know what I mean? So, or we do miss out on that. So I like converting the treasury into a stable or a blue chip to protect it more. Or at least a blue chip that's not as volatile. Great job, everybody. Great job. Almost there, 18 minutes. Do we have another request? All right, who is this? You got to be real, though. If you come up and you ask weird questions as if it's the first time you've ever heard of the project, then I'm going to kick you down. What's up, Jeannie? How's it going, man?
Hello, buddy. How are you?
What's going on, man? I'm doing good.
I am here to know about your project.
We just had another buy? No. Alrighty. Maybe it could be that there's not going to be a large buy coming in. It could be that they've already done it, and we're at the 373. That's what I'm really curious on. Because there could be someone just sitting there waiting, and they're just waiting till the last minute, 2 minutes, I don't know, to make a buy. But it could just be that there's not, and we're just sitting here. But either way, we're about to find out what we're ending at, and if there's going to be any big buys.
Tom, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Man, this thing is bugging.
Is it?
It was showing me as a listener, and I had the mic. It's cool now. I can hear you guys loud and clear now.
Heck yeah.
It only took me half an hour of pain and mental anguish.
Well, welcome to the stage.
It's nice to be here. I feel like it was worth it in the end.
How mad would you be if I just booted you from the space?
I was trying to think of a stupid question to ask too.
Oh, yeah.
Should have. How do you do this with very little something or another? I don't know. Stupid.
Yeah, it's weird because there's like people that come up that aren't actually interested in the project, and they come up and say, I'm here to learn about your project. And it's like, I don't know. They're not here to learn about the project. I know that much.
Yeah, I can't figure out what the angle is.
Yeah, a lot of them, when they did it for the giveaways, it made sense because it's like maybe they thought they were increasing their odds of a giveaway. But maybe they think they're going to get airdrop tokens or something. I don't know. A lot of people seem to be wanting airdrop tokens.
For free?
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Telegram really popped off while I was on vacation this week. Came back and there's another mod, bunch of dudes, a diva, all kinds of stuff.
Yep, so, we've got 15 minutes, and then it's going to just be building up hype for the launch. Now we're going to be pushing towards the launch of Solctrl, and, yeah.
James, time to shine.
I know, we need to just stick him out in a live stream and just let him go.
Mm-hmm. His calm, proper British accent.
I think James passed out. We're just like in his mind, in his dream right now, and he thinks he's in the space.
Yep.
$15 minutes, 14 minutes. We had a $35 buy and a $10 buy. It was a crazy raise, though. Like, I know we raised, like, I think we raised, like, what, 800,000 or something the first time? But still, almost 400K is, that's really good.
It seems like there's different levels of like pre-sale raising regularity or something, maybe for like B&B. That didn't seem like it was super crazy, but for Sol, this seems like, wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Where are you at, Beard? What state are you at?
Colorado.
Oh, you're in Colorado. Yeah, we've got a friend out there that we might go visit one day. Maybe I'll stop by and see you.
You're welcome.
Heck yeah, dude.
You'll be mobbed by like 8 kids though, so be prepared.
We'll probably have one by then.
Nice.
How many kids you got?
8.
Do you really have 8 kids?
For real. They're what is the youngest? 15 months up to 17 years.
Dang, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah. It was in the quiver, bro.
Are you going for 9?
Unofficially.
Oh, you.
My wife's right here. She's like, what the?
That's crazy, dude. That's a huge family. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. 8 kids, 4 dogs, 12 chickens, 10 ducks. All the fun. 2 cats. Bunch of fish. My oldest son is like a, what do you call a fish person? Like a aquarian? Equestrian? Oh, that's for horses. He's not an equestrian. He has like four big old fish tanks that he keeps a bunch of fish in, and he sells them whenever he has a bunch of babies, and he sells them.
Really? That's fascinating.
He grows plants too. Like, I didn't know that there's a big market for aquarium plants, but he grows a bunch of them and he sells those too.
That's crazy.
Little entrepreneur.
Got 10 minutes left, guys. Then we get to go to sleep.
Yes, we can finally have some simple math.
Take your sleep. You divide it by the total amount of sleep that everybody else gets.
Oh man, I can't believe I kept getting it so wrong. I was like, dude, I'm just gonna quit.
What up, Ozzy? What do you think, Beard? Do you want to see buys come in, or you rather see it no buys come in?
I like it both ways. I can see the benefits of both.
Yeah.
But I like the way we got our setup going, because so much of it is going towards building a giant floor with the end of the month program.
The program.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, keep on coming. Let's go.
Yeah, I think this is a nice medium. So.
Yeah.
Like, so you build the floor, and then the volume will feed it. So for every million in volume, what was it? Yeah, the floor will go up by $4,000, sort of. So technically 20,000 will go towards the monthly payout for every million in volume. So the reason it only increases the floor by $4,000 is because it's divided by 5 for 5 different people. We got a $8 buy. Heck yeah. T-Bone, you do spaces, or you don't do podcasts, do you?
No, I don't. I was thinking about starting though, but
Yeah.
I don't.
Okay. Just waiting for the right project to blow up and build an audience, and then you'll have your podcast, bro.
Hey, this might be the one, right?
I hope so. And I really wanted to do well for you guys, and so that I needed to do well so that when we do our next thing, that people will keep going with us. So we need our projects to do well, not just because people can make money, but so that we can show people that what we're doing is legit, and what we're doing after this is really big. So if this one doesn't do well or doesn't do great, then people might be like, well, how can we trust you for the next one? So I want this to do well because I just really believe in what we're doing. That was one thing I wish I had talked about. We got 7 minutes is in the space about how I was pretty much done with crypto. I didn't want to be a part of it, and then a couple things happened, and then I decided, fine, I'll give these ideas a try. And then after doing that, we discovered all these new ways to change things. Like my idea initially was delayed liquidity, which is obviously part of the solution. Is you need to reward people for sticking around, and the only way to do that is to have significant rewards that are delayed. So pretty simple common sense. But then we discovered taxless tokenomics, tiered tokenomics, sell-less fees, and when you combine all that together, and you have quite an amazing project. So then I'm like, people don't know that you can do this stuff, and they don't know. I tell people this: Solctrl is awesome, but it's a fraction of what's possible. And Solana is super limiting on what you can do. You can't have a different buy and sell fee. You can't really build. There's so many limitations to Solana. So what we do next after this will not be on Solana. It'll be on an EVM chain. I'm not sure which one. And it'll be, it's going to push the boundaries on what people, thought crypto could be. And it's going to reward holding more than anything you've ever seen in a way you've never seen done before. It's also going to reward new buyers more than anything you've ever seen, because typically as a project price goes up and up and up, people get a worse and worse entry point into rewards or liquidity. So it just becomes unfair at some point, massively unfair. So we have solutions to make it more fair. We have solutions to get people holding. We have solutions to get communities to be rewarded for working together rather than against each other. That's because a liquidity pool divides you. You're fighting to take profits before each other. You're trying to sell down the chart. But if you can take value that goes to your bag in a significant way for not leaving the project, then we can greatly incentivize and reward working together as a community rather than destroying it. And I think that solution isn't I think if you were to talk about the number one problem in crypto, I think it's that I think these solutions that we have are the number one solutions that are needed in the space. Awesome, guys. Well, we got 3 minutes, so it might just be that we're ending on 374, 2,213 soul raised. And if no big buys come in, it might not be as exciting, but then it means you guys get more tokens, which is exciting. Either way, you're going to be excited, right? And honestly, we can't get greedy. 374,000 is really good.
I know I love it.
Got 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, at this point, I would be surprised if somebody was waiting till like the last 2 minutes to make it. It's possible, but I don't know if they would cut it that close.
Yeah, that big dude for the control token, though, it was literally the last 2 minutes or so, wasn't it?
It was. It did happen, but I don't know if he's in this one or not.
Maybe he already got in if he is there.
Well, and we also had that timer earlier, so I think a lot of people bought like earlier today because they didn't know we were going to extend it and all that.
Yeah, that was a fun conversation. Like everybody having it in their own time zone. It's like, what does it mean?
What is life? Got a $170 buy 39 seconds ago. All right, guys, last minute of the pre-sales coming up. And then if you want to buy after that, it's going to be at launch. So, and then if you buy through the website, you'll get the extra tokens. So if you don't want to use the website, you don't have to. You're just not going to get the extra tokens.
Oh, I had a question about the buying on the website. Is it going to be like a swapper to where you can buy and sell, or is it just buys?
I don't know. I have to see what Mark comes up with.
It's like I haven't looked into it too much because most of the stuff that I've tried to buy on Sol, I've been just really doing the bare minimum, buying on Phantom and selling on Phantom. So it's like kind of just dipping my toes in and seeing how that works. And it worked pretty good, but I don't know how like Radium or like the other things work.
Yeah, we'll get it all figured out. We got last 10 seconds. I think that's it. I think we're ending on 2,214 sold.
Nice.
I heard Phantom was the best.
Yeah, that's what I've been using too. Congratulations, everybody. It ends on 2,214 sold, $374,000 raised. Please do not send anything else, and we'll update the socials to get rid of to remove the pre-sale stuff. If people send more, then we can just send it back or whatever. But also got to be careful about that because you're just sending funds to something after it's closed. So awesome, everybody. I appreciate all you guys being here, and I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna get to bed. So the next couple days we'll have more updates about the launch, and we'll be doing. You can still continue to do marketing if you're in a different time zone and you're just up now. Now we're gonna start promoting the launch. So we'll be making post images, keep doing marketing, keep doing spaces, keep doing paid stuff, and now it's just going to be focused on the launch instead of the pre-sale. So really appreciate all you guys being here. Anybody else have anything they want to say before we end the space?
Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, let's turn on the toy. Sorry. I'm gonna need you to start working on the math video while you're sleeping tonight.
Oh yeah, I'll do that while I'm passed out in the dream world. Yeah, I'll get a math video going. I can have one ready for launch. That gets things pretty hyped up too. One of the things though is we got to capture the Solana community, and that's really the important thing. Is we need to find ways to reach them as much as possible, and they might not be as used to like logging in or connecting their wallet to stuff. So if they want those extra tokens and they want to be a part of this project, then they'll have to go through the website. So that's one little hurdle that we kind of have to get over, is getting them to buy using the website. They don't have to. They can just buy and hit the fees. But if they buy using the website, then they're not going to hit any fees on the buy, so which is pretty sweet. Do you have something you want to say, James? Awesome. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. I don't see any comments. I think my... okay, good night, Truth Hurts. Good to see you. We actually got a lot of views on the Twitter Live, so great job on that. That actually went up quite a lot. We got 629 viewers at one point, or throughout the whole thing. So yeah, thanks for being here, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow, and we'll get back to the marketing and everything. My kind of main focus is going to be to update the socials and begin like same thing, marketing about the launch, and then to speak with the devs to try to get the audit, potentially get the launch date, get the website, everything set up, and get a date picked so that we can have an official launch date. So hopefully I can get that for you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here, everybody. Thank you so much for your your commitment and work that you guys are putting in. And let's not stop. Let's keep pushing this thing to as high as we can. Catch you guys later. Good night, firemen.